How are you doing, Captain?
Are we ready? Let's all make it back alive, okay?
It's a plan.
Good day, Aka. How's it going? It's going good. It's going good. I made a smoothie today for the first time ever, which was pretty cool. I'm gonna experiment with it again tomorrow. You just stopped playing some God of War? The new one or the very first one? I bought these frozen fruit, blueberries and strawberries because I like to make oatmeal at home rather than buy packets for it. And I learned that I don't like strawberries in oatmeal, so I'm trying to find a way to use them. So trying to find, it's a lot of them too. I bought a lot. The new one? Is it your first playthrough of it? It's a really good game. The new God of War game is really good. I don't think we've seen that enemy variation before. Make a sushi smoothie. Ew. That's gross, Elderman. Why would you say that? Ew. Ugh. Wait. Oh. Okay, let's do this real quick. Let's upgrade the power of all of these. Yeah, we might play Resident Evil 3 before we do Kwakami, or I might just hold it until I feel like playing the other Resident Evil games. Oh, okay. All right, let's just make sure all the weapons have everything that's really good. So this game was not that popular. I tried to find a guide to see what I had to do to unlock all the endings in the game, and I couldn't find one. I could not find one. So I think what Chad has told me is that for one of the endings of this game, you have to get all the weapons in the game. And I think I'm not open to doing that. So I think we'll probably watch the last two endings of the game if they're that anal. I think the first two endings, all you got to do is beat the game and then beat the game again. That's depending on, I mean, it says we're already at 50%, but depending on how long a second playthrough takes, we might just watch them because it's not really it's more of an experience games for me. It's not a game that I want to. One ending you have to do last because reasons. Yeah, from what I heard, there is a particular ending you want to watch last, yeah. Smoothies can be amazing. Sushi smoothies? No. Yeah, it's my first time playing it, and I'm pretty silly playing on the hardest. That's what I did. I played it, I think it's called Give Me God of War mode. I played my first playthrough on it. Isn't it amazing? But I'm a sadist. I'm a sadist master. I love torture. It was torture. It was fun. There's definitely this really early choke point in the beginning of the game. Some people make some weird things, but it's my favorite. Sushi smoothies? That's nasty. Sounds gross. Kane is her name. Kane. But my day's going great, Captain. I hope your day's going great as well. Thanks for the host again. You're referring to Resident Evil 3. Jill. Jill Valentine. I didn't forget Jill's name. I mean, it seems like the creators of the series forgotten her. She's my favorite character in Resident Evil. Thanks. All right, let's see some medical herb. We might have wanted to stock up on those. Oh, you said, but it's your favorite. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry. I misread. Yeah, it is my favorite. Yeah, Resident Evil is my favorite. Resident Evil 3 is my favorite. I like Resident Evil and Resident Evil 1 best. Resident Evil 2 is kind of growing on me a little bit, but I think I like the remake a lot more than the original. No worries, dude. I got to get people watching you. I love your stream. Aw, man. Thanks for the compliment and the effort. It's true. I mean, broadcasters can only do so much. Thanks for the effort, though. I appreciate it. Is their name Akane? No, it's K-A-I-N-E. But it's still Akane. It's not with A. Hey, T3, what's up, man? How's it going? Nice. Doing well. How are you? I'm doing good. I'm doing great. I made a smoothie today for the first time ever in my life. It was great. Hey, what's up, Naria? How's it going? Nario, I realized my math was off. Look at this. No! I'm about to work out? Ill. You get those gains, though. Ugh. I was thinking June was the first month that would be the 2-year mark for subs. It's actually May. It's May. This month will be the 24th month. The 2 years. I think I've known you longer than that, though. You just came from the gym? That's on my bucket list as well. What, to make a smoothie? It is, it's great. I had, like I told them earlier, I had this leftover fruit that I don't want to use for my oatmeal. So I'm trying to find a way to use it. I'm at least thankful it's grown on you, Resident Evil 2. The old one? Yeah. It's more so that I like the old style of the game more so than the game itself. I still think it's too easy of a game. Okay, I didn't even read that one. I hope you're enjoying God of War, though, because it's one of my favorite. I was contemplating replaying the game on New Game Plus. The 5th emote's coming soon? Yeah, it should be this month, yeah. From what I understand, affiliates get their 5th emote. They've been usually giving it around the middle of the month, so I'd expect it either between the 10th and 20th. They haven't really ever gave it out at the beginning. And I think affiliates are getting, I assume, there's no facts for it, but I assume they're going to give affiliates a 2-year sub badge this month because the affiliates started in April 2017. And subbing wasn't available until June. but May would be the 24-month sub. So I assume they would give affiliates a 24-month sub. I don't see why they would keep that exclusive to partners. It's just, it's a badge. And it's something for viewers to have. Also, they said in this month, I believe squad streaming is coming to everyone instead of partners, I believe. I might be wrong about that. Which isn't a big deal for me because I don't play any multiplayer games. Anyway. But along with that, one of the requirements for squad streaming is transcoding. And so they might just give transcoding to everybody, which I will really be happy with. So many people tell me they can't watch their stream because, you know, no transcoding, and that sucks. Hey, have a nice time at the gym, Nario. Twitch explained why they gave out so many emotes. I assume they just did it because they want, well, one, for most, Twitch gave affiliates more emotes because they know some people will sub because they'll be able to get more emotes. They know it's a business, but I imagine one of the things is one emote sucks. And, you know, 5 emotes compared to partners who are capable to get 50 is, you know, that's not a bad compromise. I never thought they would give, with all the backlash that partners gave them for even giving affiliates emotes, period, I'm surprised they gave them 4 more. Yeah, I'm loving it. The story is just so good. It is. It is. It's really neat. It's really, God of War is really cool. The combat's really neat, too. Yours just got approved? Nice. I'm trying to think of anything else. They also said some things like bounties or something are coming for affiliates in May, but I imagine, I wouldn't be surprised if that got delayed. But I think after that, I can't expect them giving us anything else. I'm beyond grateful. I'm beyond grateful. I remember streaming when affiliate wasn't even a thing. I streamed for 2 years with affiliate not even being a thing. I remember that. So I'm extremely grateful. Yeah, I think we might just pass up half of these mobs because there's no point of wasting our time on them. We just got to get back to the top. All right, let me just make sure I got weapons. I think this is it. Okay. Which I think affiliates should get more emotes because it's more people to sub. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think Twitch really, I mean, I personally, from what I've seen, I don't think Twitch really cares about the partners who are crying about it. I don't think they really care. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, they kind of are acting like babies. I could just be thankful and that's it. Okay, I think we gotta go this way. More of these. Oh, wow, that actually works really good. Holy shit, that destroys its entire armor. But not in one go. Okay. Right. There we go. Nice. Nice. Not bad. Yeah, this is like some church music. It feels so weird. This music is just so strange. People talk about how they love the music in this series, but man, it's so weird. A boss. He doesn't have any armor on though. Doesn't it? It's like, it sounds like some holy praise the Lord music. Well, man, the spear is so much better than that sword that we got. The amount of like the movability with it is so nice. That's garbage. We have something better already. Amen. God bless. I don't think that joke will ever die here. How many emotes are you allowed to have, T3? I didn't look at the requirements for that stuff because I automatically met them. No enemies? Nice. Nice. No! Sweet. So I have no idea how this is going to go because the game really didn't tell us like, oh, hey, we found an area to the Shadow Lord. We're just kind of like going. Wait, this is new. We're kind of just like going back to the place where we found Vice. All right, let's take out the big enemy first. Do affiliates? So you get affiliate emotes based on followers? No. It's purely based on sub points. Just like partner emotes. Follower count doesn't really do any. They don't. Follower count is only for getting affiliate. Nothing more. Nice. Wait, where was that? Bullshit. But no, it's based on sub points. To get all 5 emotes that they offer, you have to have 50 sub points. And then one sub, if one person sub it for tier 1 is 1 point. And then tier 2 is 2. And then tier 3 is 6. I don't understand why tier 3 is 6 and not 5, but that does it. I don't know. I don't get why it's just not 5. But you have to hit 50 at some point to be able to get all 5. And since I hit 100 subs, like back in November, I qualified. Nice. Wait, oh no, I need that. Wait, are we maxed out on medical herbs? When we came here, we only had 3. Can the boy not get hit? No, I think the I think our companions are immune. Like, they'll take damage, but they'll never die. Which is really nice because you don't have to worry about them. They're not Sheva. The worst AI ever. Nobody liked babysitting Sheva. No one. That was badass. Too bad you can't... Yeah, too bad you can't push enemies off the side of the... Off the side of the map. Yeah, Resident Evil 5, yeah. Sheva's the worst. She's so bad. Arguably the worst thing about the game. Not her character, but her AI. It's so bad. Well, I'll let you know how bad it is. Sheva on RE4, unlike the RE5, unlike the other REs, was not meant to be... professional mode was not meant to be played on a new playthrough. Which sucks. It was meant to be played on New Game Plus. Kind of like how Kingdom Hearts 3. But Sheva herself is terrible. Sheva will... If you tell her to cover you, she will stay behind you at an angle, and most of the time, she will shoot you in the back, wasting the ammo that you give her. If you tell her to go full auto, she'll end up wasting the ammo you give her by hitting nothing most of the time. So it's like, oh, okay, great. And then she does the dumbest shots ever, where an enemy stays down on the ground, she'll shoot its body instead of its head, and take like twice as long to kill the enemy. If you turn on friendly fire, she'll shoot you in the back and kill you more than the enemies 99% of the time. It's the most playing Resident Evil 5 with friendly fire on is the most AI is the most infuriating thing you could possibly do in a video game. Sheva will single-handedly kill you more than anyone else. It's so annoying. And she has a health bar, and you have to babysit her. It's one of the reasons why in Resident Evil 6, they made it to where your AI companions are invincible. And they can't die. You don't have to worry about their ammo supply or anything. When I play Resident Evil 5, I give Sheva the shock rod, and that's it. And she's bearable then. But half the time she just wastes resources. Or dies. Are you okay? Come on. Thanks, partner. The most infuriating thing to me, though, is when you get nicked just a little bit and she wastes a full heal, and I'm like, Sheva, stop. But yeah, it's infuriating. I remember I made the mistake of playing the game with friendly fire on. She was really bad. She's so bad. She's so bad. Definitely, it really sucked. It's so funny though, because on PC there's a mod to remove her from the game. I have it on PlayStation 4, and I kind of want to rebuy the game on PC just to play the game without her and see what it's like. 'Cause I think the parts that are required to have her, it just like auto. It just like the one part where you have to ring the bells before you fight the bat a second time. I think it just auto completes it, but you still have to like fight the enemies to get to the bell. But I really want to see what the game is like to play it without Sheva in it. I think that'd be hilarious. Why is this here? I thought about this last time. Why is this pushable thing here? We can't push it here. And I was thinking you would use it to jump up there, but you don't. There's nowhere else to go. Seems a little strange. Or I'm just missing it. Oh, wow. No, we don't need to fight them. No. Waste of time. This is like some Crash Bandicoot. It's so weird. The fight music is like Crash Bandicoot jungle music, but the background music is this praise the Lord music. So strange. Such a weird combo. Yeah, we're gonna have to fight him here though, aren't we? Oh no. Left 4 Dead. Left 4 Dead's AI is worse. I haven't, you know, I'm not gonna disagree. I just haven't played Left 4 Dead in so long. All right, let's go. This is where we met Vice the first time, so something has to happen. There has to be some continuation or something.
Such an ominous sight, and yet I find it strangely nostalgic.
Yeah. This is where Vice and I first met.
Wow! This is where you used to live, Vice?
Well, yes, I suppose. In a technical sense.
Pretty nice digs for a floating magazine.
At least it was free from annoying hussies like yourself.
Boss fight incoming. Oh, there's an elevator. You cannot turn back from this point.
And now the path is open.
It was a strawberry and blueberry shake. I just used water, strawberry, and blueberries. I asked people in Discord what they put in theirs. My brother was like, why didn't you use yogurt? And I was like, oh, I didn't think of that. I'm gonna try that next. It was pretty good. It's just I don't like strawberries in my oatmeal. So I had to find a way to use them. Oh. You love strawberries? I'm not that big of a fan. I don't know why. This is peaceful. Those flowers look so flat. I was watching a Mortal Kombat 11 tournament before I started my stream. Man, that game looks really good. I don't have a date on when the sushi thing is, but if you follow my Twitter or Discord, I'll make it pretty clear. Or the title of the stream. I don't know myself. I have to fix my job stuff first. They still got breakable crates. Nice.
To whom does the true voice speak?
What?
To whom does the true form show itself?
Huh? They're just birds.
You must answer.
It can talk.
I ask, why did you disappear from your world?
The hell should I know?
Patience. I believe this is some manner of password.
A password?
Yes, the correct answer should grant us access to the castle. I feel confident I have heard this somewhere before.
Okay. Wait. But he said... He's... Oh, it's a never-ending loop. Okay. Thought that was weird. I was like, why could we open the door then?
To whom does the true voice speak? To whom does the true form show itself?
Whoa, that audio dialogue was different.
I ask,
It was more intense.
why did humans disappear from the world? You must answer.
Because their lives are short. Because of the black disease.
I answer because of a black disease.
How can humans extend their lives?
It's the voice of Sayax again. By acquiring leaves of the sacred tree. By separating body from soul. I don't know. I have to start going to sleep earlier. I'll catch you another time. Okay, T3, have a good night. Thanks for dropping by. Hey man, thanks for the 25 bits. I appreciate it. Thanks, man.
I answer by separating body from soul.
From soul.
I ask, what is the destination of souls?
They are placed in their corresponding shells. They are in the promised land, bursting with light.
I answer. They are in the promised land, bursting with light.
Well, that was wrong. Yep.
Blast. I appear to have made an error.
You can't destroy humans. That isn't fair. We can be wiped out.
Why did you must?
Because of the black disease.
I answer.
How
Separating the body from soul.
I answer.
I ask,
They are placed in their corresponding shells. Weird.
I answer. They are placed in their corresponding shells.
Shells.
very well. You are acknowledged as master. You may enter.
Well then, seems the way is open.
Weird. That was strange. What's this? Two-handed sword to Phoenix sword. Not as powerful as the one. I mean, it's not as crazy.
It's the twins from your village.
Hopola, Devila, what are you doing here?
Hey, any chance you'll just go back to the village?
This is a very dangerous place.
The hell are they doing here?
Even if you can find Yona here, you probably can't get her out.
How did you get here?
Shh. We are asking questions right now.
They just shushed us. What? I'm here to rescue Yona. Why are those two here? They're right. Let's go back to the village.
Shh. We are asking questions right now. No dice, huh? Well, I guess we don't have a choice. No, I suppose not. How sad.
No. We're about to fight them?
We didn't want to fight you. It's true. We didn't want to.
What? Why them?
Devila? What's happening?
Sorry. This is our fate. I spoke the truth. I did not want to fight you. We wanted to put it off for 100 years or so. Until the next generation. We never thought you'd grow to be this powerful.
This is madness. Why do you block our path?
You have no cause to speak so with us, Grimoire Vice. You are a traitor.
Traitor? Wait, I can't hurt them.
What now?
What the fuck? I can't.
They copied my powers.
Shit on the shit. They can use the sealed verses.
Of course we can. The power came from us in the first place. We simply loaned you a small portion of it.
Vice, are you alright?
Why are you doing this? Why are
Yeah.
you siding with the Shades?
Dude, I'm so confused. I hope we get answers, chat, because I mean this fight's brain dead, especially with the spear. Spear makes this really easy. Damn, I think that was the first hit we took all fight.
Why?
The answer to every riddle lies within the heart of the Shadow Lord.
The Shadow Lord? You've been on his side this whole time?
You must search for that answer yourself. You've got to face your own truth now. Please, enter the Shadow Lord's castle.
What? They're just gonna fight us and not let us beat them and then run away?
Devila and Popola are fighting us.
Yes, they do seem to be putting us through a great deal of
You all right there?
How odd. For long years, my mind and tongue have been my greatest assets. But now the latter seems to be far here.
Vice?
Don't look at me like that. I am Grimoire Vice. I am perfectly
What is wrong with him? What's wrong with him, chat? So weird. Yeah, that was surprisingly very easy, yes.
I think I hear a waltz.
The wall of Jericho's collapsed. 5,000 people believed dead. Multiple reinforcements streamed in from multiple locations. Continue to monitor the situation. Emails is the boy, I assume. Email is the boy. What boy? The Shadow Lord? You think Email's the Shadow Lord? Everyone's a traitor now? I don't know. I have no idea. What?
It certainly is a grand affair.
I kill them?
Bunch of dancing bastards.
They're all shades.
Ah, the royal ball, how utterly different.
I think we're locked in.
Not like I was planning to leave.
Yeah, it's a bit late for that.
Nice. Knockback resistance 30%. Okay. So is getting all the weapons a real chore, chat? I guess we'll look it up. I guess I'll look it up myself. Now that I think about it. These guys are brain dead easy too. Man, once we've gotten this spear, all enemies have been simple. Nice. It is like Beauty and the Beast, isn't it? Yeah, it is. That was EXP rate is 30%. That's 5% better than what we have right now. No. Why does it do that? I know. I'd rather have magic costs so I can know. Than EXP gain. Yeah, that's so much better. That's so much better, chat. Stop flying. That's so tilting when an enemy flies like that. You can't hit them. Ugh.
They won't stop coming.
I'll open the next door. Cover me.
I do love a good
Nice.
Oh, right. Check the secrets. Good plan.
You can jump, but they move so fast, and the range for your air attack is really, really limited.
Door.
See?
Come on. Oh, come on.
It's really, really limited.
Hurry!
It's not open yet?
Do I look like a goddamn locksmith to you?
Don't You idiot, what are you doing?
Lock doesn't want to open?
Oh my
Fine,
God.
I'll just break it down.
They won't stop coming.
Goddamn no good bullshit bastard! Come on! Ugh. Got it.
Kaine, look out!
Oh shit.
Crap.
I was gonna say she didn't get bulldozered.
These things are freaking me out.
We need to help Kaine.
Kaine, what's wrong? You okay?
Yeah, but we got problems.
Oh no, are they gonna merge together? Yep. It made a boar. What? A boar? Oh, he has an image on the top of his head.
How can I know?
Kaine, are you alright?
Fine. Let's just kill some shit and move on, alright?
I didn't want to kill Timon.
Something so
I mean
big be
Pumbaa.
so fast.
I don't want to kill Pumbaa. He's really trying though. Oh shit. Okay, I thought he was gonna leap forward. Easy. Easy clap. What the hell? Where did he get armor from? Where the hell are you getting this shit from? Oh, nice. I framed, I roll dodge that. Sick. Nice. What?
Can we even hurt this thing?
Oh no!
Stop now. Damn it.
Stay focused, Kaine. No, don't fall victim to such distractions.
Nice.
Come on! We have to keep going!
Move it.
Oh my god, it's still going. Jeez.
This way! Move!
Alright. Wait, but I... Alright, I guess it doesn't matter. I mean, I was destroying that thing. Another weapon. A Dragoon Lance. Oh, we got a better lance? Pog. Dude, this lance I already have is already OP. Already. Armor break 30%? Dude, no way. Give me attack power. What's wrong with you? Hey, what's up? What's up, Cut? What's going on, man? How's it going? How are you today? Thanks for hosting, amigo.
Up here.
Dang, it's already been 1 hour? Oh, shit.
Deal with this thing.
Please hurry.
I am hurrying. Oh, shit. Okay, never mind. I guess I wasn't hurrying enough. Rip. Ripperonis. Ripperonis. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday, Cut. Welcome to the stream. Oh, I gotta get it all over again? Alright, I guess I'll grab it. I'll redo the stats for it when we get to the top.
Up here.
They copied the Metal Gear Solid 1 staircase? Yeah. Where's the surveillance cameras and the guards, homie?
Please hurry.
I am hurrying, shut up. Oh god. I hope you got a chaff grenade. Nope. Oh, barely made it. Nice.
Damn it, I can't get it open.
Oh shit. Come on.
Attack incoming!
Oh god. Holy
Strike the
shit.
beast while it's down.
It's the bull from Sekiro? It is, yeah.
This is locked too.
Seems that we're in a beam.
Oh damn, I thought I could. Dude, I swear, my lights are weird. I have a ghost in my room. Nice. Why don't you die? Whoa, where? Is that the sand people? Yeah!
傘程度どっちいるとって
Yeah! We got backup chat! Pog! I can't wrangle a shit! Oh my god.
ついて猿とついたありがとういやあ見て完成タイム
Dude!
But
あらテルアット
Ah, god damn it! Again? No! Why, dude, instead of running, let's just finish this thing. Kill it as minute.
Stop! Let me go! Stop it! King!
ギ後でやりくらさあこ
No! Open the door! You can't fight them on your own!
サラゆうくく大田沖アルタニルとクルトコシイルケイタルイートエチケイロアルテスダセ
Gilzi!
カークイシギシ
Shinchu Koreuta Kaizon! Teras!
アンダアラターテウラーヌペルアトッチ
The bull just rams all of them down and kills them.
Open the damn door!
Come on, let's go.
Kaine.
He's fighting for you, and for Fira. Don't let him die for nothing.
My friend.
He sacrificed, the king sacrificed his life for us, chat. Get the hell out of here. Yeah, they so did this on purpose. To give us all these items. Oh, wait. Hey, Renegade. What's up, man? What's going on? Oh, strength capsule. Nice. No more boxes to break either. Oh, I spoke too soon. Tricky. Sneaky. But really, what's the point of the lingerie? Does it give +5 to sexy? I don't know. It's for the male players of the game. I'm doing good, Renegade. Hope you're doing good. The physical attacks useless. Thermonuclear attacks useless. There's the twins. Another fight. Hey, welcome back, Nario. Another one?
Devila! Popola!
Oh, look. You made it. We've been waiting for so long.
What the hell is going on?
It began 1,300 years ago. Humanity, finding itself on the brink of extinction, undertook a last-ditch rescue plan called Project Gestalt.
Gestalt.
Gestalt?
Do you still not remember, Grimoire Weiss? Then let's give you a refresher.
You obtained the Project Gestalt documents.
Vice!
My mind. I remember. Devila, Popola, you are not human. In fact. Oh no.
Yeah, sometimes the truth can be a real bitch. You want to finish that thought for him, sister? All of us, every person standing in this room, are mere shells created by the true humans.
You lie!
Nope, not this time. You're not human. None of us are.
So then humans, I mean the true humans, they're extinct?
No, they still live on. You know them as shades. Each shade is a twisted remnant of what was once a human being.
Crazy, huh? Now let's skip the part where you stand there with your mouths agape and just get down to business.
Wait.
Sorry, but we're gonna be needing that shell of yours. The rightful owner has been waiting for a very long time. Please don't be angry with us. We are only doing our duty. Under the command of the true humans, we live eternally for the sole purpose of controlling others. That's...
Oh shit, I skipped dialogue. Oops.
You have your own motives, your own desires. And we have ours. I fear it really is just that simple.
Don't speak such foolishness.
Sorry.
Well, at least I got the lore that I wanted, I guess.
We're the same. You and us, tools in the hands of the master.
I'm nothing like you. None of us are.
Hard boss fight. No! Hard boss fight, chat.
Devila! Hey, Popola. You crying? No! Don't die! You know, I understand now why we're twins. It's because we were born without souls. Devila! I can't stop the bleeding. Oh God, I can't stop it.
She's not even bleeding.
This world is too lonely for one without a soul. There's too much emptiness. Our souls are missing, but our tears still work. That's kind of weird. Sorry, sis. I love you. Devila! Devila! Don't you go! No, I can't be alone! Devila!
She's gonna be so pissed.
Popola. Let's stop this now.
Stop. Stop. You want me to stop? You think I have the luxury to stop? You cut down my sister like an animal, and you tell me to stop?
You gave us no other choice.
Popola, wait! It doesn't have to.
No one stops! It's way too late to stop! No one stops!
Popola, we've been friends for so long. Does that mean nothing to you?
Devil, no!
Easy. Easy clap.
No stopping. No stopping ever.
Bye. What the fuck? Why is she blowing up? No, I needed that.
The bridge.
Blast, we're trapped.
I've got an idea.
Why didn't we just do this in the first place all the way to the top of the building?
fear we're done for.
It'll be all right. You know, when I was young, I hated my eyes. And now that I'm older, I hate what my body has become. But there's something else there now. Something like pride. You know? I mean, without all this, I couldn't have become your friend. Goodbye, my friends. Thank you for everything.
Emil.
For so long, all I could do was destroy. But now, I have a chance to save something. No! Keep going. Move.
Emil.
Don't worry. I'm gonna be fine.
The fuck?
Emil! Emil!
Where was this? Where was this strength when we were fighting them?
Jackass, get back here! Emil!
Holy shit.
Oh dear. Kaina's so unstable. And Vice can't stop arguing with people. I hope they can hold it together once I'm gone. Well, I guess they'll just have to learn. I want to see you again. I want to see all of you again. Just one more time. I'm scared. I don't want to. Die.
This game is weird. What the fuck? What the hell? Oh no. Yeah, I like this shirt too, Renegade. It's one of my favorite shirts. Thanks. What? So in every ending, do you have to go past that to get the endings? You want that weapon? What just happened? I don't even know. Did he like blow up? I don't know. What the fuck? I knew it. Damn, she kicked him so hard he stood up.
Let's go.
What?
Sure.
Why is she almost naked? Why not? That's the better question. It's a rated in game. Why not? Does she breathe through her skin? No. No, she doesn't, no. That was a hard boss fight. I always want to see Kanye. Wait, did they try to trick us again? They didn't. No, I don't want to fight any of you. See you. Oh, for the love of God. Come on. Oh, shit. Okay. Let's do whirlwind. Yes. Damn, this thing is really strong. Just realized you take no damage when you get hit when it's activated too. Or maybe you just don't take no damage in general. Dude, the spell is so OP. My God. No! Okay, I know better. If third time's a charm, then we should just do it right as we open the door. It is broken. I would go on to say that this is broken. Look at that. You can't even fight back. And even when you get hit while it's activated, you take no damage. Busted. I think it disappears when you open. Oh no, never mind.
Yona.
No, he's not gonna be a flying enemy, is he?
Kill you.
Strike hard. Hold nothing back.
Holy shit.
Be careful!
You too.
Dude, whoever put this item in the game is ridiculous. This thing is so OP. What the fuck?
Wait.
Well, she looks weird.
Dad.
She's gonna pass him up. I knew it.
What?
Dad, stop. Please. I don't want this anymore. I don't need someone else's body. I don't want it. There's another girl inside this body. I can hear her. She keeps crying. She says she wants to see her dad.
Yona's been possessed?
This girl loves her father too, as much as I do. She loves him just as much. It's not right that she can't see him.
She looks like the twins.
You? Dad?
Yes, I am. Let's go home.
And you can actually kind of understand what he's trying to say. He said you can't. No.
I'm sorry, Dad. I don't know what to. I'm so very sorry.
She's not gonna jump out the window, is she?
I love you, Dad. I love you.
The fuck? It looked like a shade.
Hurry. The shade that possessed her is gone.
Oh, he's mad now.
Kaine, watch over Yona for me. You want me to understand your sadness? You think I'm gonna sympathize with you? I swore to protect my daughter and my friends. If someone puts them in danger, they must stand aside or be cut down.
Holy shit.
Come on, let's go.
Jesus. What the fuck? Dude. What the hell was that? This is more like it though. Because my guy was that earlier fight easy as shit. Oh god, no. What's wrong with Grandma?
One moment, please.
You okay?
Fine, just fine. All right, no, I'm not.
Vice.
It seems that some headstrong idiot has decided to push me beyond my limits. I should have taken that job as a cookbook when I had the chance.
Vice, I'm sorry.
Only joking. I hate cookbooks.
But...
Let's go out of the way. I have one final task to fulfill.
where are you going?
Why, to stop him, of course.
Huh?
But after that, it's up to you. Only you can see this battle to its conclusion. I wish you luck, my friend.
You can't. I swore to fight by your side.
You are an exceedingly stubborn man. You know that, don't you? Perhaps that's why I've so enjoyed our time together. But I fear this is where our journey ends.
Vice!
Oh, and remember what I told you about using my full name? Well, forget it. I've grown rather fond of Vice.
Vice. I knew you'd come around.
It only took 5 years.
Don't let it go to your head now.
Grimoire Vice has lost all his powers. Holy shit.
I have something to defend. I have a reason to live.
Oh my god. What the fuck? God damn it. I tried to heal and I couldn't. Shit. Please don't make me have to go all the way back to the beginning of the fight. Please. I didn't look at my HP until it was too late. Ugh. Was that really the last boss fight? I don't know.
I have something to defend. I have a reason to live.
Oh, damn. Zap. Dude, every time I get close, I try to stab it. The fucking animation won't go. Ow. There we go. One more should do it. Nice. Was it, did he just kill his soul?
Yona, are you all right? Oh God, no.
Oh, please, the girl is fine.
Hey!
Vice? Where are you? I can't see you.
That is because I have lost my physical form. Doubtless my voice will be the next to go, so listen closely. Your Yona is safe. Do not mourn her, and do not give up hope. Instead, you must call her back to you.
How do I do that?
Use your memories. Recall the times you spent with Yona. Present her with proof that the two of you live still, and that your lives have meaning.
I don't know.
Typical. But take heart. I know you can do it.
The Lance of a
What's my favorite food? Cookies. What's my favorite book? That's my magic storybook. What's my favorite place? Home. What's my favorite flower?
Okay, Narya.
The lunar tear, of course. Okay,
One more question. Who do I love more than anyone?
My dad. Oh, that's cool. I like how they did that. That's cool.
Dad?
Yona.
Is this my body?
Yes, yours, and yours alone.
You look stronger than before. You look good.
Well, you haven't seen me for a long time.
Have I been asleep?
I think so.
Wow. It's like I'm a princess from some fairy tale.
I'm so happy, Yona. I'm so very happy.
Oh, Dad.
Kaine?
You two have a good life. Okay?
Where are you gonna go, Kaine?
Oh,
You could stay with us.
thanks, but I'll pass. You know how it is. I got my own shit to take care of.
What do you mean?
Personal shit. That doesn't involve you. Take it easy, alright?
Kaine.
Dad, look.
She's just like, I don't care.
It's beautiful.
Is she gone?
For the longest time, someone kept calling out to me, wanting to see the light. And now, we can finally see it.
Wait,
Thanks, Dad.
why is she a kid again?
It's so sunny today.
Yeah. It sure is.
Okay. What? Hey, Prodigy. Yeah, I think this is the ending. Like, she got younger. Don't think about it. Yeah, I won't. What's up, Perny? Yeah, that's... Huh? That was weird. Can I ask a question? Because I don't know if I got the right ending, if there's more than one. From what I understand, there's 5 endings. And I think... it's just a weirdly placed Flashback? Yeah, that was strange. What's up, Evil? What's up, Dorian? What's going on? No, I think you... I don't know. There's a lot of endings and one true ending. There we go. Can I ask if you got a certain ending? That was the first ending I got. That was the ending that I got. Which ending leads into the Nier? Which one? If you put a letter on it, like A, B, C, D, E. Do you plan to do them all? I just plan to watch them. I don't think I want to play through them. No. It's the one you want to do last, but I'm just not sure what letter it is. Okay. I've done a few of the endings, but you can't skip it. Oh well. Wait, are they putting them in order? Oh, they are. They're putting them in order by last name. That's interesting. I've never seen credits do that before. Yeah, I don't know, Dorian. I don't think I want to. I don't know. I don't think I want to replay to get the other endings. I think I'd just rather watch them to see. If he doesn't care, and if he's going to watch them and not play them. Yeah, not too much. It hasn't blown me away, no. I'll say it's not a game I probably would play a second time, though. Actually, I'll whisper to you. That's probably the best course action. But that's fine. Not every game you're gonna be head over heels for. Yeah, they had a lot of quality assurance people, though. My God. There's so many QA people in the credits. My French QA team. QA. They had a buttload of QA people. And that spear got past all of them. That spear is OP. It is an OP item, dude. Once you get your hands on it, you can demolish almost anything in the game effortlessly. Way better than the two-handed sword. Way better. But I do want to play the second game, though. The second game looks more appealing to me than this one. Last final tomorrow. Wait, last finals tomorrow. One online and one in person. I'm gonna sleep early and then study in the morning likely. Just don't fail. Okay? Don't fail. Do a good job so I can be proud of you. I think you'll appreciate the game more once you see the endings. Should I make a new save? I'll just make a new save. I did read you have to... Would you like to clear data save screen? Exit the clear data save screen. I'm sorry, why did I say would you like? Yes. Ending B. Load your clear data after completing the game to be able to experience Kane's story. Oh. Oh. I actually didn't enjoy Metal Gear Rising that much, no. But some guy in chat was kind of annoying me. Memory 2. Okay. Too bad this isn't on PlayStation 4. I just think it's mainly because the game's not that popular. Okay, so it's not gonna make us replay the whole game all over again. Yeah, some guy came in my chat while I was playing that game, and he was like, we were just talking about community and Twitch and all that stuff, and he's like, fuck Twitch communities, and I think they're stupid. I'm here for Metal Gear Solid, and once you're done playing this game, I'm gone. And then I just sat there and thought to myself,
Whenever I interacted with Kaine,
why am
was
I actually
reminded
playing
about
this game?
something from my
I'm not
past.
really enjoying it that much. And then I just stopped
Maybe
playing it.
my mind has been confusing her with my sister this whole time.
Wait,
Here we go.
we're gonna have to go back? We're gonna have to go back and get all of the things again? Wait, does anything else change? Is it all just the same cutscenes along the way? And everything's the same until the ending? I've played 3 hours and I thought it saved, but no. No, this game doesn't have auto saves. No, you have to save manually. The sound of rain filled the village. The steep cliffs that surrounded the area magnified the sound, causing even the slightest drizzle to rattle like a thunderstorm. Thin whiffs of smoke streamed from huts as the villagers huddled in their homes and waited out the rain. A single child, however, had braved the downpour and was now wandering slowly towards the wooden hawk-shaped weather vein at the center of town. The wanderer reached the vein, which had existed for as long as any could remember, and stared. The child's face was simultaneously delicate and fierce, like a teacup that had survived a shipwreck. Those traits combined with the pale white skin to give the face an utmost sexless quality. If the bleak turns east, I go home. If it stays west, then I... The child blinked. Rain slowly dripped down the young one's short hair and began its long descent to the ground. Come on. Come on! The child felt a slight breeze and watched as the vein slowly creaked to life. Spinning this way and that for a moment, it finally settled with the bleak pointing firmly toward the east. East? Really? Before the vein could move again, a jagged rock came spinning and tumbling through the air, finally striking home against the child's head. The force of the blow dropped the child to the ground as a hail of stones began to fall all around. Oh no, they found me. A heartbreaking smile crept across the child's face as the stones continued their assault. Through the rain, the sound of multiple footsteps grew louder before a voice rung out. Yo-ho, Kane. The voice began to Daimo, the worst of all bullies in the aerial. As Kane struggled to stand, a final stone, skittering through the mud, bounced against her foot. Blood oozed from the cut above her eye and blurred her vision, but she could make out the shapes of Demio, I think that's how you pronounce his name, and his usual gang of idiots. The boy seemed to take taken back. The boy seemed taken back for a moment by Kane's seemingly indifference to the blood dripping from her face, and quickly regained his bravado. What's up, freak? You like the rain? You like getting all wet? Or did you finally decide to run away from home? Though she knew it was futile, Kane turned to leave. Before she could get more than a few steps, the other child scrambled to surround her, cruelty burning in their eyes. Kane knew those were not the only eyes on her, and the tormentor's parents watched from the safety of their homes. She was attuned to the sensation. It was one she had experienced many times before. While some villagers simply turned a blind eye to the actions of their children, many encouraged it openly. What fucked up parents? In a society ruled by superstition and fear, Kane was something to be hated, and if possible, destroyed. I didn't say you could leave, freak. Demio's words chewed at her like a worm through an apple. He can hurt me, she lied to herself. Be strong. He can't hurt me, sorry. Be brave. He can't hurt me. He can't hurt me. He can't hurt. Oh, look, the little freak is gonna cry. What's wrong? Are you sad that everyone hates you and wants you dead? Kane prayed for rain to flow down, carrying her away from a world that seemed to have no place for her. But if there were gods, they'd chosen to ignore her. As Demio crept ever closer, the clouds began to thin and the rain slowed. Even the weather hates me. I'm useless, a failure. I wish Demio's rock had taken my head off. Kane couldn't meet Demio's leering gaze. She lowered her eyes and stared at the muddy ground below. The bully moved forward until he was inches away. She could smell the scent of old meat in his breath. The boy grabbed Kane's face with thick fingers and yanked it forward, and tried to turn away, but he forced her gaze back and jammed his thumbs against her eyelids to pry it open. You're a freak. No, I'm not. Did you just say no? Demo grinned evilly. Demo grinned evilly. You don't say no to me. No one says no to me. What a... Dude, I don't feel bad that their village got annihilated now. Good riddance. These people are assholes. Not even taking his attention from Kane. He called to his cohorts. Come on, guys. Let's give this freak what she deserves. As soon as Demio finished, kicks and blows began to rain down on Kane. Demio paused, still grinning as Kane curled into a ball and tried to make the pain stop. Don't you get it, freak? What you acting like a girl for, huh? Everyone knows what you really are. Kane ignored the question, choosing to instead stare at the weather vane and continued to point east as it was seeming as if supremely confident about the future it had chosen for her. Go home. Yeah, that's a funny joke for someone with dead parents and no home to go to. Freak, chattered the kid. Freak, freak, freak. I mean the children. Kane closed her eyes and listened to the rain, waiting for the pain to start again. As the cluttered hands of the village children closed around her, she bent her mind to the sound of the rain, letting it become her world entire. The rain fell. The pain never came. Only when the laughter of her tormentors turned to terrified cries did she dare open a single blood-caked eye. Kane was shocked to see Demo sprawled on the ground, holding his head and screaming in pain. She could see blood wellowing from the spaces between his fat, twisted fingers. Oh my god, he's crying. He's actually crying. Derived of their leader, the other children glanced back and forth between themselves as if waiting for someone to step forward and take charge. When no savior emerged, they began to uneasily shuffle away from Kane. But the young girl was the least of their concerns. Instead, their attention was wrapped on the ancient woman standing a few feet away. After struggling for breath for a moment, she finally spoke in a voice thick with rage. Hurt like a bitch, don't it? Now I suggest you scatter before I throw another one. And if any of you little bastards ever touch my Kane again, I'll do far worse than throw a rock. You can count on it. Hell yeah. The old woman crouched down and gently touched the hand Demio was using to cover the wound. Before he could think to protest, she ground her palm into the wound and twisted it back and forth. Damn! Ow, he screamed, leaping to his feet. Stop it, what are you doing? Quit whining. Ain't no one ever died from a scratch. You hit me with a rock, you stupid bitch, a big one. That thing could have killed me. The old woman shrugged. Death is the best cure for stupid. I like this old woman. Demio's face twisted with rage at her words. Locking his eyes on Kane, he took a step backwards and spat on the ground. Get out, leave this village. No one wants you here, either of you. Seeing the old woman grab another stone, Demio and his companions turned tail and ran. As they fled, the old woman grabbed her side and barked out a single laugh. Ha! Look at that fat boy go. Guess he's healthy enough to run from a fight. The old woman faded as she turned her attention. The old woman's smile faded as she turned her attention to Kane. Kneeling down, she removed her Saul? Well, I actually don't know that word.
Shawl.
And placed it around the young girl's shoulders. Then produced a cloth from the folds of her dress and began blotting at the blood on her forehead. Oh, Kane, she said. Why didn't you fight back? You're stronger than that lot. The words of her grandmother stung Kane, and she turned away. Don't be nice to me, she said. I don't deserve it. Nothing matters anymore. Her tears, held in check for so long, finally began to fall on the muddly ground before. Everyone hates me. They think I caused bad things to happen. They think I'm a freak. I wish I was dead. As Kane's tears turned to sobs, she felt her grandmother's hand on her shoulders. Despite her advanced age and the diminutive size, she was a woman of surprising strength, and Kane found herself unable to turn away. Don't talk like that, Kane. It's a river wide and deep that flows between the realms of this world and the next, and it grants no mercy to any that attempt the crossing. You got a duty to fight until your last breath. Understand? The old woman tightened her grip and tried to still the tremor in her voice. You know the pain of losing someone close to you, Kane. You know because you survived it. As the words hit home, Kane was struck by the force of her love for the old woman. Why her grandmother sounds southern? Because I have this idea that all old grandmas are southern. As a young child, she didn't even know of her grandmother. But when her parents died, the woman quickly accepted her as her own. Grandma, as Kane called her, was a cunning, vulgar, and quick to violence. And their first years together had not been easy. But with each year that passed, Kane and her grandmother had grown closer. However, it was only now, sitting in the mud with tears and blood caking her face. Caking. What an interesting word. Blood caking her face. Usually when you think of caking, it's like makeup. We're talking about tears and blood. That Kane truly understood the depths of her affection. Here was a woman who had seen hard times, who had seen death, who had fought through all these things, and somehow emerged on the other side. If anyone could understand Kane's pain and loneliness, it was her. Do I make you sick, Grandma? Of course not. Don't be an ass. Kane drew her grandmother's moth-eaten sprawl around her body and shuddered. But my body, it's not normal. If I was normal, then Mom and Dad wouldn't... Hush, interrupted Grandma. I'll not hear another word of this nonsense. You're my granddaughter and I love you. And if folks have a problem with that, they can just go to hell. Hell yeah. This grandma's amazing. With that, the old woman reached out and placed a riff of dried leaves in Kane's hair. The skill it took to bend the flowers without breaking the stems or losing a single petal was remarkable, and the beauty of it made Kane want to cry all over again. Oh gosh, those are lunar tears. Grandma, you made this for me? Lunar tears were legendary flowers. Most people could live their entire life without ever seeing one, and yet her grandmother had somehow collected a dozen or more. Kane reached up and touched the wreath of it. Yeah. As if she couldn't believe it was real. Where did you find these? Oh, you know, I just stumbled upon them one day while I was out doing the shopping. Shopping. The old woman turned away as she was explaining, leading Kane to suspect that the search had been much more difficult than she was letting on. The pains she took to construct the ornament, let alone track down the flowers used in its construction, made Kane's heart hurt. She reached up and gently adjusted the wreath, admiring the way it felt between her fingers. Didn't quite turn out right, said her grandmother as she squinted at it. These old hands have trouble with delicate work, but it sure looks good on a pretty girl like you. Kane blushed and turned away. You think I'm pretty? Of course you are. What a fool thing to say. Thank you, Grandma. Her grandmother smiled. You're gonna be fine, you and me. We're gonna be fine, you and me, she said. Long as we got each other, we'll be just fine. I don't know why I said squirted. I'm sorry. Oh, yeah. What's on my mind? An old grandma squirting? That's nasty. Kane took her grandmother's hand in hers, and the two of them struggled to their feet. As they began the long walk home, Kane gripped the hand with all her might, as if trying to stop smoke from drifting away on the wind. The rain had stopped. Kane stood beneath the weather vane, watching it spin in lazy circles, no longer caring what about the direction it faced when it stopped. I don't need to escape. I have a home now. Grandma loves me, and that's enough. Even if it's us against the world. Kane let her gaze drift up past the vein and into the cloudy sky. The last faint hints of a rainbow were slowly fading. As she turned and headed for home, the light scattered into a million particles and vanished, seemingly taking away on the breeze. Kane's dream, daily life. More reading. Oh, come on. Oh. Chat, help. Help, chat, help. Is it just text? I don't know, man. I didn't know this was a visual novel. In the distance, Kane heard the steady sounds of an axe striking wood. The noise had a purposeful quality to it, as if she was hearing a master woodsman go about his work. This part here, when I read this out loud, I made sure I had plenty of water. Yeah, I don't have any right now. I gotta go get some. It's just, it's not what I expected. The firewood being produced, however. That Doki Doku game made me drink through like 8 liters in 7 hours. Yeah, that's a lot of reading. Doki Doki is it's a lot of reading in such a short time. I loved every minute of that game though. That started my visual novel craze. The firewood being produced, however, was as far from the work of art as could be. You feel so sad for her now? I kind of figured that's the way she had her life be, though, because when we first met her, she was in a hut outside of the village, And everybody was talking about how she was, go away, freak. Like, it's no shock. The pieces of every shape and size were being flung about a barren yard with wild abandon. Anyone trying to stack such wood would probably die of frustration before the job was through. Stupid piece of shit axe. Kane's grandmother flailed away with that axe, filling the air with both splinters of wood and words that would make the most hardened sailor blush. "Grandma," called Kane. "What?" yelled the old woman, taking her eyes off the wood for a moment. "Oh, it's you, Kane. Don't get too close or I might take your goddamn foot off by mistake." She brought the axe down on a piece of wood, sending chips flying in every direction. One spun past Kane close enough for her to hear the whistle, at which she decided to step back. Once she scuttered to safe distance, she cupped her hands around her mouth and shouted, "Grandma, do you need help? I can get you water or lunch or a new axe or something." The axe, poised to strike another wobbly blow, paused in midair. The old woman considered her granddaughter's offer for a moment, then smiled. I tell you what, since I'm doing such a piss-poor job chopping, why don't you come here and take so I can get the water? Shades have been restless lately, I don't want you running into one of them bastards. Relinquishing the axe, her grandmother picked up a long pole with wooden buckets on either end. Gathering water was by far the most difficult of the two jobs, but Kane knew better than to complain. Once grandmother's mind was set, there was no changing it. Kane did her best to help with chores, but grandmother took every task that required travel to the village. Though she had long lists of plausible excuses, Kane knew the real reason. She didn't want her granddaughter to be taunted and harassed by the villagers. Once Kane moved in, Grandma decided to take up residence a good distance from the area. Out of sight, out of mind seemed to be the best policy when it came to the villagers and her granddaughter. Rare were the days when any but the two of them could be found on rocky acre of land they called home. Kane enjoyed the solitude, but harbored a secret resentment that her grandmother was forced to spend her golden years in such a place. After watching her grandmother leave, Kane turned her attention to the task at hand. She had never chopped wood before in her life and soon discovered why the old woman hated the chore. Swing after swing of an axe produces only a tiny crack in the wood. And when she finally managed to connect with a solid stroke, the tool embedded itself into the log and refused to budge. Frustrated, Kane swung the axe around her head and threw it, log and all, across the yard. Damn it, oh crap. She suddenly understood the joy her grandmother felt in a good curse. Happier now, she picked up the axe and forced it from the wood and resumed chopping. She had a natural skill with a blade, but the task was challenging, and blisters soon began to form on her small pink hands. Hey Sam, what's up, man? What up? You're 2 hours late, amigo. Don't come in here, Aka lol 7, 2 hours late. You're fired. This is tough. And my logs are all weird sizes. Spitting on her palms and ignoring the pain, Kane redoubled her efforts. Just as she was developing a rhythm, Grandma returned from the village. Setting down her buckets with a small sigh, she took one look at the logs and coughed out a wheezing laugh. 2 hours late, worthless tier 1 sub. Hope you're doing okay though, man. Happy, well, it's no longer Wednesday, but I started my stream on Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. It's still Wednesday for you. With a small sigh, she took one look at the logs and coughed out a wheezing laugh. Pretty cumbersome, girl. You better practice if you... Her grandmother suddenly collapsed to her knees, causing one of the buckets to wobble precautiously. Thank God it's Wednesday. Eyes wide, Kane dropped the axe and ran to her grandmother's side. Grandma! The old woman shook her hands and pointed a trembling finger at the bucket. Get the bucket. Can't let it spill. Kane steadied the bucket with a foot as she knelt by her grandmother. A small bit of water splashed over the side and made a new home in the hem of her dress, but Kane didn't notice. Grandma, what's happening? Crazed with panic, she grabbed her grandmother by the shoulders and shook. After a moment, the woman lifted her arms and batted Kane away. Stop that. Just stop that now, she cried, breathing heavily. It ain't like I'm dying. I'm just tired from the trip is all. Kane desperately wanted to believe her, but one look at the woman's hands, the old woman's shaking hands and worn face, told her more than words ever could. Her grandmother had lived a long, hard life, and and seemed the bill was coming due. The time when her grandmother watched over Kane was ending. Sooner than either of them had feared, the positions would be reversed. The next morning, Kane came to the side of her grandmother's bed and took her wrinkled hand. Grandma, you're sick and you need medicine. I'm going to the village. The old woman shook her head and tried to raise, but Kane's gently pushed her down. It's all right, she said. I'll be fine. Her grandmother fixed her with a gaze that could melt steel. After what seemed an eternity, she finally lowered her eyes and sighed. Well, I don't like it, god damn it. But I guess I should quit being so stubborn and let you grow up. The old woman watched as Kane strapped on her boots and made her way down the road to the village. Hours later, an unseen sun made its way across the dark and rainy sky. She was still watching. Kane moved at a brisk pace, checking her pockets every few minutes to make sure the money her grandma gave her was still there. Every noise caused her to spin on her heels, making sure she wasn't being stalked by a shade or worse, Demio and his gang. But she encountered neither tormentors nor shades. And Kane finally found herself at the entrance of the village. The few adults she could see glanced sideways at her and then muttered to each other behind her. Muttered each other behind raised hands before slinking away into the shadows. Her heart racing, Kane took a series of rapid, shallow breaths and tried to calm herself. I have to prove myself. I have to help Grandma. I have to be strong. She chattered those words to herself over and over as she slowly made her way. Finally, her eyes settled on a rotund old woman who was angrily waving her arms in the air and telling anyone who would listen exactly what she thought of Kane's presence. Hey, lady, said Kane with the bravado that she did not felt. Where's the, actually, I'll know this word. Apothecary? Apothecary?
Apothecary.
Apothecary, a person who prepared and sold medicines and drugs. Oh. The woman's flabby cheeks shook in a bewildered anger. How dare this thing speak to me? They seem to say. Akane saw that her eyes held a different emotion. Fear. They were both scared. Lady. Trust me on this one. Which way? Kane repeated. The woman pointed at a small building to her right before hitching up her dress and stumbling off in the other direction. Kane cringed, expecting a stone to come flying from the assembled crowd, but none came. Her mind was filled with a strange sense of pride as she made her way to the apothecary, but the new emotions had little time to take root. As soon as she opened the door, she noticed a familiar customer at the counter. It was Demo. He'd clearly been sent there on some kind of family errand because his gang of followers were nowhere to be found. Oh gosh, he sputtered. I mean, what are you doing here, freak? The insult was delivered without force, and Kane happily ignored it, stretching on tiptoes to see over the counter. She asked the shoekeeper for the medication. Ha, barked Demio. That old bitch finally keeled over. Go to hell, Demio. The boy's eyes grew so wide that they seemed ready to fall out of his head. But before he could let fly a comeback or worse, a punch, the apothecary told him to knock it off before he kicked them out of the store. Demio splunk out of the store, cursing Kane under his breath. Once he was gone, she allowed herself to breathe once more. Is this the epilogue? I don't know what this is, but it's getting way too long for me to care. It better wrap itself up quick. Taking a brief tour of the shop while the owner prepared her medicine. Now, we beat the game and we got an ending, and then it said to get ending B, you need to load the save. And I load the save, and it's been nothing but this. Which has been kind of dull and dry. Countless tiny bottles filled with cramped stores. If I wanted to read a book, I would read a book. Countless tiny bottles filled the cramped store. Each with a, yeah. Literally, it's like I've been reading a book. Each with a label written in some indescribable language. An ocean of aromas assaulted her nose, creating a sense that was exotic, but not altogether unpleasant. Seeing such a variety of supplies gave Kane a sense of peace. Surely in a world so vast, there would be a place that she could call home. On the far wall behind the counter rests a portrait of the stunning young woman. The picture had once contained bright, vibrant colors, but time had worked its magic and they were beginning to fade. The beauty of the work, however, remained undiminished. You like that picture? Kane turned to the apothecary with a small vial of medicine in his hand. His eyes were gentle but sad, and they seemed to stare through her into nothing as he spoke. That was my daughter. There are 3 parts. You're over halfway done. I think the last part's shorter too. Thank God. That's my daughter. I don't mind. I don't mind reading, but it's like I don't like doing it in games like this long. That's my daughter. I sketched it when she was just a little girl. She's been dead a long time now. Kane didn't know how to respond. She just stared at the portrait and tried to come up with the right words. Pictures are a wonderful thing, continued the shopkeeper. They let ones closest to you live on forever. He shook his head slightly and then looked down at Kane and smiled. Handing her the medicine, he reached into his sizable green apron and produced a handful of old wax crayons. You should have these. There's no one left that I wish to draw. Kane took an instinctively step back, causing the shopkeeper's face to darken. Yes, I've heard the rumor about you, he said. It's a small village and words travel quickly. Between you and me, I'm not sure which of them to believe, but I also don't think they matter much. I knew your grandmother, Kale, and I think the way she was driven out of this town is just deplorable. Grandmother's name is Kale? Thought Kane suddenly. She was still mumbling this new fact over in her head as she reached out and gently took the crayons from the apothecary's hands. Your grandmother is an old friend of mine, he said as Kane scooted away yet again. I owe her much. I'm willing to wager that she would like it if you drew a picture of her. Yes, I think she would like that very much. Kane murmured? What? Okay, some word. What is this? Murmured? Saying something in a low, soft, indistinctive voice? Okay. Kane murmured a quiet agreement, but inside her heart was bursting. Never before had a villager treated her with anything but complete contempt. It was a tiny, almost imperceptible step. But it was also a step nonetheless, and with enough tiny steps, she might one day discover the rest of the world. When Kane returned home, she found her grandmother asleep in her bed. Her foot were blackened and raw, even bleeding a tiny bit, leading Kane to think that she had been pacing around the room until exhaustion finally caught up with her. She placed the medicine by her grandmother's pillow and turned to leave, but found the old woman's hand clasped around her arm. Back already, are you? asked her grandmother with a yawn. Come here and let me have a look at you. Grandma sat up and examined Kane from head to toe, finally satisfied that nothing terrible had befallen her grandchild. She leaned back and allowed herself to relax. Well, how was it? Did those bastards give you any trouble? It was kind of fun, said Kane with a small smile. No, it seriously was. It was fun, was it? Asked her grandmother in a voice which implied that she believed anything but. Uh-huh. So, anytime you need me to run an errand, just let me know. As she spoke, Kane removed the crayons from her pocket. After a brief explanation of her source, she informed her grandmother that she was going to sketch her a portrait. A portrait of me? Ridiculous. No one wants to stare at a wrinkled old crone. But grandmother, it'll make you live forever. Horse manure, said her grandmother, throwing back the sheet from her bed. Living forever would just piss me off. Now put those crayons away and help with dinner. But, Kane would not relent, and in the end, Grandma found herself leaning against the wall of their house, as if posing for her master artist. Kane took up the crayons and eyed her subject carefully. Just as her grandmother was about to nod off, Kane finished the work. After staring at it for a little bit, she released it from her grip and let it slowly drift to the floor. It's terrible. It doesn't look like you at all. I'm sorry, grandmother. I thought these crayons would, you know, make drawing easier or something. The old woman's eyes narrowed at her granddaughter's disappointment. Let me be the judge of that, she said, ignoring the pain in her back and reaching out for the paper. The sketch could have been a person's face. It also could have been a boulder, a lump of clay, or an incredibly misshaped loaf of bread, all rendered in a chaotic array of colors. The old woman stared at the picture for a long time and then slowly wheezed out a laugh. Oh, Kane, she said between laughter, you truly are my blood. You're as clumsy as me, and I love it. But, hush, I won't let any more bull about how ugly you think it is. It came from the heart, and I'll treasure it always. True to her word, the old woman grabbed the picture in place of honor above the kitchen table. In the days to follow, Kane would often catch her staring at the portrait with a strange smile of her face, an act she interpreted as a silent mocking laughter. A week later, Kane could stand it no more and asked her grandmother to take the artwork down. Posh, the old woman said. I'll take this down when they roll me in from Shroud. Shroud, the Twitch streamer? Her grandma, what's Shroud? She pondered this for a little bit and then turned to Kane and dropped to one knee. Listen to me, girl. Seeing this picture makes me happy in a way I've never felt before. And it makes me want to go on so that someday you can feel the same happiness. It was a moment that burned in Kane's memory, a perfect blend of pride and love and joy that came together to form a lifelong resemblance. I'm sorry I'm reading this with so not emotion, but goddamn is it long. She swore to never forget this moment, to never forget the old woman who had made her place in a world possible. The time moved on. People and memories came in and out of life like ghosts passing through the hall. But this moment will be different, Kane swore, because I will remember it forever. Forever. Oh, God. Oh, wait, was it called Separation? I gotta get a look at it. Was it called Separation, chat? What? Her grandma watches Shroud. Her grandma must like FPS games. She must like watching people be really good at FPS games. Do. Kane listened to the sound of crackling firewood and stared at the black object on her plate. She'd been pushing it around the wood disc for a good 10 minutes, ignoring the bemused stare of her grandmother. Hey. A wild sigh appears. Hey, that's my line. What's up, Sai? What's going on? It's everybody's stream mom, Sai. It was called Separation? Okay, so grandma's gonna die. It's everybody's stream mom, Sai. How you doing, Sai? Good afternoon. Or good evening. Yo, it's my boy Chug. It's my UK brother Chug. What's up? What up? I'm all right. It's been a rough week. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope your week. I wish your week was less rough. Unless it's rough where it matters, then make it more rough. It wouldn't be look, Sai, I just want to let you know, your week wouldn't be rough if you would have took my advice and named your second kid Akamatsu. Okay, if you'd have did that, life would have been easy. Life would have just been, it would have been great. But no, it's punishment. That's what it is. Punishment. Let it go. Finally, she summoned her courage and gave the object a brief sniff. A sharp, bitter scent flew up her nostrils and made it home there, causing her face to twist with disgust. Grandma, I can't believe you made me eat a bug. Are you confused? Me? No. What would I be confused about? No, I'm just a little exhausted from all this reading. I've been reading for like past 15 minutes. The story? I think I got an idea what's going on, but I don't know for sure, but I think I have an idea what's going on. The old woman threw more wood under the cooking pot and snorted cocaine. It's no bug, you fool girl. It's a berry. Yeah. What the hell? Why the hell would I be feeding you bugs? Well, yeah, well, it sure looks like a bug, said Kane, and I think it's burnt or something. It smells terrible. I mean, come on, she's old. I would imagine old people would take cocaine. You know, they're old. What else, you know? They know their time's coming. Might as well get the drugs out of their system now, rather than, you know, do it young. With that, Akane held her nose and threw the berry in her mouth, chewing as little as possible. Oh yeah, that's terrible, all right. Why, you little brat, laughed the old woman. Look at the sass on you. You've been spending too much time with me, and that's a fact. 5 years have passed since the moment when Kane's grandmother saved her from the bullies. As if often the way with two stubborn people, their relationship has grown in fits and starts, but moved forward in all the same. Meals that used to be slobbered efforts were now filled with laughter and hurled abuse in equal measure. Kane could not remember a time when she had been happier. As years went by, Kane started to shoulder more and more of the daily responsibilities. Her grandmother's legs grew weaker by the day, and she could no longer drop it like it's hot and do many chores she used to take for granted. And so this morning, Kane laced up her work boots with a breakfast of burnt berries rolling through her. Okay. Kane laced up her work boots with a breakfast of burned berry rolling through her belly. That was a tongue twister. Where are you going today? Asked Grandma suddenly. Uh-oh. Kane is almost legal? Dude, she's a little kid. Gross. Kane looked up surprised. The old woman rarely asked for specifics anymore. She also has a dick. Like 95% of the chat members right now. Well, I was gonna check out the chemo tree, the chemo trees, and see if they were ripe. I thought we could make some. I thought we could make some jam or something. Oh, I'm going to pick up some Oh, and I'm going to pick up some flagstones. So I need to take the wheelbarrow. Flagstones? What in the hell for? Kane stared at her grandmother and then held out an arm and swept it under their home. Construction mostly of the cloth, rope, and rubble. The old place slagged. Sagged like a box in the final round. Why did that take me so long? Sagged. I know what sagged is. Confirm she has a dick. That's kind of hentai you're into, Chug. I see. Grandma, a dying cat could chew through this house. I'm going to build a stone wall so we have some protection. The old woman laughed, exposing her toothless grin to the world. Goddamn girl, is a bunch of thieves if a bunch of thieves wanna ransack this old place, let them come. We got nothing worth stealing anyway. I'm not worried about thieves, I'm worried about shades. People saw one west of the village yesterday. The old woman tilted her head and stared at her granddaughter. Well, shoot, I don't know why you'd have to do it today. We can worry about it some other. Grandma, no. If I don't go to the chemo tree, we won't eat tonight. You know that. A confused expression passed across the old woman's face. For a moment, she was a small child lost at a carnival. Yes, she said after a bit. Yes, of course, you're right. I'm sorry, Kane. Lately, it seems my mind is. She didn't finish the thought, instead walking over to her nightstand and gently taking the wealth of the lunatears from the drawer. The flower petals had aged to a brilliant whiteness, and Kane thought it was more beautiful now than the day she first received it. You're gonna be a true woman soon, Grandma said as she placed the flowers in her girl's hair. So that means less chatter about shades and building defenses walls and more talking about how beautiful you become. Annoyed, Kane reached up. Grandma's admiring Kane's fake tits. Why did I say that? Annoyed, Kane reached up and removed the Glaren, but looked at her grandma's face, stopped her hand. Wow, dude, Kane literally has video game fake boobs. Have you noticed this trend in video games where girls got unrealistic, big, unsaggy boobs? Kane has she has video game fake boobs in this game. They are like perfect as perfect can be, which is fake. And her grandma's talking about, hey, look, my granddaughter's got these nice old things that I used to have when I was young. You're a beautiful thing, said the old woman, and there ain't another like you in all the world. I'm very proud of you. Okay, Grandma, that's enough goddamn compliments for one day. Such a mouth on you. Grandma's admiring Kane's. Why did you clip that? Such a mouth on you. Where did that come from? Glee, I wonder. I'll teach you to sass me, girl, yeah, Grandma. Suddenly, she lurched forward and grabbed Kane by her ears, pulling her around the room like with a crazed grin on her face. "Grandma!" yelled Kane in a quacking voice. "Grandma, stop it! What in the hell?" The old woman stared at her and blinked. Then she slowly held her wrinkly hands out, as if it was the first time she had ever seen them. "Oh, I don't know what happened there. I'm sorry, girl. Something in my mind just..." Kane thought the look on her grandma's face was the most heartbreaking thing she had ever seen. "Listen," she began. "Maybe I should stay home after all." "No, I won't have you stay here to keep an eye on an old cougar like me." Cougar. But cougar. We know that grandma's a cougar. You go get your fruit and your wall and whatnot. I'll be fine. And when you come back, I'll have a nice grasshopper dinner waiting for you." Kane rolled her eyes and then kissed her grandmother on the forehead and made ready to depart, trying desperately to ignore the worry that was galling at the walls of her heart. Kane could feel the old woman's eyes watching her as she moved down the path. Don't turn around, she told herself, but in the end, the temptation was too great. She spun her heels for the one final look and saw a small, bent woman standing in front of a ramshack hut with a sad expression on her face. God, she looks so old now. It's like wind could reach down and just carry her away. Kane worried about her grandmother all day, causing her work to suffer. What little fruit she could collect was tossed carelessly into the wheelbarrow, and she only found a couple of stones before losing interest in the project. Finally, as dusk approached, she decided to call it a day. Cursing herself for the lack of focus, Kane pushed the nearly empty wheelbarrow back down the path. As you crest the final hill, Kane suddenly froze in place. The wheelbarrow fell from her fingers and collapsed onto the side, sending a few pieces of wrinkled brown fruit rolling back down the hill. Her gaze was transfixed by a thick, black cloud that hovered just above. Tracing its path with a finger, Kane suddenly felt her stomach knot in on itself. Oh, gods, no. Her grandmother's house was ablaze, the flames licking... What? The flames licking up as if trying to touch the sky itself. Grandma! Kane ran then... Mocha S? Kane ran then faster than she's ever moved in her life. Once she tripped on a stone, went sprawling into the rocky ground. She leaped to her feet and continued running, unmindful of the blood that spilled from her wounded hands and knees. As she got closer and closer, Kane's mind began to race in time with her footfall. It's too dark. It's too dark. Not just fire. Can't be fire. Too much smoke. I'm gonna save her. I gotta save her. She burst into the front yard and came to a sudden halt. Her worst suspicions confirmed. The smoke from the fire was mingling the thick, icky blackness of an enormous shade. The massive creature supported itself on 3 twisted feet, an archive balanced throughout means of a large armored tail. Scales, horns, claws sprouted from its body in a random chaotic pattern, giving it an appearance of a lizard designed by some insane god. Seeing Akane, it let out a roar and flickered its tail, sending a small whirlwind spinning around the yard. For a moment, the creature retreated into a simmeringly icky blackness, as if her mind was unable to comprehend that such a thing could actually exist. But then the smell hit her, a blend of rotten meat and excrement, and the horror became real once more. The creature bellowed again, and this time Kane responded with a scream of her own. "All right, you bastard," she thought as she screamed, as her scream echoed off the high cliffs around her. "It's you or me, let's go." The shade eyed Kane with a bemused interest, and then it began looking from her to the house and back again, as if urging her to look at the destruction it had so gleefully rotted. With dread building in her heart, Kane glanced towards the house. Through the smoke and flame, she spotted a small figure struggling to escape the ruins. Grandma! As the sound of her voice, the old woman began waving frantically. She's alive, thought Kane. She's alive. Kane's legs sprung to life as she raced across the yard towards the flaming wreckage of the house. Before she could advance more than a few steps, the shade opened its mouth and let out a roar powerful enough to uproot trees and send them flying. The blast sent Kane trembling through the air before smashing against the rocky earth. Stars danced in front of her eyes as she tried to remember how her legs worked. Get up! Get up! Get up! Get up! Get up! Get up! Get up now! As Kane struggled to her feet, the shade stomped towards the house and pinned her grandma to the floor with the tip of her claws. The old woman struggled to move the claws from her stomach. She might as well have been pushing a mountain. She coughed briefly, sending a small spray of blood into the air, then collapsed onto the ground, her energy spent. Kane lurched to her feet, only to fall back to the ground with gas. Her ankles were on fire. One or both of them were surely broken. Ignoring the pain that screamed through her body, she began to drag herself across the ground, leaving a drunken trail of dust and blood in her wake. Grandma, hold on. Just a little longer. Her grandma's face was turning blue. Her eyes rolled back until only the whites were exposed. Kane pulled herself across the ground with madding slowness, and the distance seeming to increase with every second that passed. The shade glanced between the two women and flicked out its tongue, its giant mouth turning upon the corners. Short, painted breaths bleached from somewhere deep inside its core. Bastards laughing at us. Grandma got killed. She didn't get laid, she got killed. Bastard laughing at us. She had no idea how such a mindless creature could express emotion, but there could be no doubt that the shade was taking joy in their suffering. Yeah, I see your plan. The shade moved its claw slightly, allowing Grandma to breathe again. It was clearly keeping her alive only to snuff out her life when Kane was close enough to touch her. I'm going to kill this bastard. Summoning all her strength, Kane rose to her feet. There was a sickening snap from her right ankle as the foot twisted backwards, and she forced it from her mind and began to hobble towards the monster. Pulling a small knife from the pouch that at her waist, she leaped on one foot that pinned her grandmother and plunged the weapon deep. Give her back, she screamed. Give her back to me. It was like stabbing a rock. After a few swipes, the knife broke at the hilt with a dull snap. The shade panted laughter again, then raised its tail and sent it rushing through the air towards the young girl that had latched to its foot. Kane never had a chance, and the tail struck her square in the chest and sent her crushing into the burning wreckage of the home. As she laid on the ground with blood pouring from multiple wounds and a small, weak breath spoke up. Kane? Kane's vision blurred, but she forced herself to focus on the sound. Finally, her eyes cleared enough for her to make out her grandmother's hands reaching out to her through the smoke. Grandma? Kane, you gotta run. You can't defeat him. Kane grabbed her hands and held onto it with all her strength. Grandma, come on. We have to go. The old woman coughed loudly. One of her hands, slick with blood, slipped from Kane's grasp and thumped to the ground below. Grandma, no. No, she died. I said run, goddammit. You have to. You have to live. You have to get through. That thought would stay forever unfinished. Before she could say another word, the shade clawed foot descended, smashing through the remaining roof and down upon the shattered figures of an old woman. Blood oozed quickly from the gaps in the creature's toes as the terrible put red smell assaulted Kane's nose once again. She stared at the foot, dumbfounded, convinced that what she was seeing could not possibly be real. When the creature finally lifted its appendage, all that remains underneath was a twisted, unrecognizable mass of rubble and red. Her grandmother was gone. Kane blinked, trying to feel the hands which had been in her just a moment before. For a fleeting instant, she could remember the warmth of that embrace and the trembling of the fingers, and then the sensation drifted away from the breeze and was gone. Memories flashed through Kane's mind, and one after another, faster and faster, until they became meaningless. Gangle of noise? Kane screamed, and then a thunderous sound echoed off the cliffs and seemed to roll away forever. The shade eased forward, black, exude powder pouring from its mouth and dissolving into smoke on the ground before. The earth shook with every step as it crept toward its prey. Kane's body slowly rose as if controlled by a mad puppet master. Her arms and legs were bent at impossible angles. Her head lolled dangerously to the side, yet somehow she managed to stand. Staring at the shade, her eyes began to glow with a deep red fire. The creature, so confident just moments before, took a slow, hesitant step back, trying to discern if this broken human could possibly pose a threat. Kane seized that moment, laughing like a mad woman. She leaped into the air and plunged the shattered hilt of her knife deep into the leg of the shade. The shade shook Kane off like a fly, sending her crushing to the earth once again. Her chest rose and fell slowly, as if a great weight were resting on it. Moist sounds of pain echoed through her mind. Something warm and thick oozed from her eyes. Is this blood? I think it is. I think I'm bleeding to death. No, I can't. No, I can't die. Grandma told me to live. Deep inside Kane's mind, something finally broke. The sound, the pain, the smoke, the flames, all of it faded away. You said you needed practice reading, yeah. The smoke, flames, and all of it faded away until that remained was a single incantation repeatedly over and over again. Kill it. 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 Kill it now. As the spark that was Kane slowly began to flicker and die, she felt her desire to kill and her desire to live blend into one. The distance between heartbeats grew longer and longer. Thank fucking God.
The beast approaches.
Oh, I got it.
Yo, what's up, top 25-1? Do you have to regain every single piece of the key again, chat?
5 years.
I'm not gonna let this happen again. He dies today. My sword feels lighter.
It's not the blade, but the skill of the user. Strike.
I gotta get all the keys again. Do we have more reading like that to do again? Like, for the other ending? No. What? No. Gently, weakly, softly. The shade sure that its tormentors was dead, turned, stumbled off the horizon, stomping along the way to bellow one final roar. Couldn't kill it. Sorry, Grandma. Couldn't avenge you. Aimed beyond imagining, Hane tried, oh my god. Shame beyond imagining, Hane tried to turn her head to the side, but only succeeded in coughing up a huge... Do each line in a different voice? Hell no. What are you, crazy? We'll all be here for 40 years. Kane tried to turn her head to the side, but only succeeded in coughing up a huge gout of blood. It was getting difficult to see, and only after a moment of fierce concentration did she realize that her left eye was gone. Laughing to herself, she turned to the remaining eye to the ruins of her house and noticed the rag slump of an arm resting a few feet away. Yeah, that's mine, she thought with a mad giggle. This is gonna make clapping a real bitch. Ah, cried a sudden voice from the depths of her mind. Finally gonna die, are ya? Well, you had it coming. Go to hell, Demio, she thought at the unseen assailant. Go to hell before I pluck out your eyes and feed them to the dog. The voice of her childhood terror evaporated into smoke. Only to be replaced by another, more recent voice. Hold still, said the apothecary, materializing from the ruins like a ghost. I want to draw you. That way you can live forever. No, stop. I don't want to live forever. I want to die right here. I see, he said quietly. Well, if that's how you want it. The spectral shopkeeper fluttered in and out of existence for a moment, then produced a piece of paper and sketched quickly. After a few seconds, he turned the page to Kane and smiled. Since you reject my offer, I decided to draw someone else. It was a picture of her grandmother, real as life. Kane opened her mouth to thank the man, but stopped as the picture began to blacken in the middle. Before she could say anything, Thousands of multi-leg insects began to swarm across the image, tearing it with sharpened pincers. No, stop. Don't hurt the picture. Kane reached out with her remaining arm. Waved futilely at the air. To her surprise, the insects fell off the picture to the ground below, where they vanished into tiny black trendles of smoke. Relieved, Kane turned her good eye back to the picture, only to open her mouth in a silent scream. The sketch now showed her grandmother as she truly was, a smashed, unrecognizable lump of nothing. The apothecary smiled, then broke into a jolly dance. See that? He cried as he danced his jig. It's perfect now. She looks just like you. I look like that? Oh God, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Drowning in despair, Kane laid her head back in the mud and smoke of her ruined house, waited for the end to come. But just before she let everything go, an unfamiliar voice began whispering in her ear. Ain't you got a wish, sunshine? The voice was vulgar, fierce at the same time, as if insanity had somehow found a way to take form. Kane wanted to scream as the voice crawled under her skin, but her lungs refused to work. You know, a wish, like a prayer or something? Why don't you get on your knees and start praying to heaven? Please, the invisible man in the sky, save me, save me. Kane finally resorted to shouting at the voice with her mind. I don't make wishes. They don't come true for me. I'm a curse, a freak. I should be left to die. The other voice bloomed in her ears. Oh God, you're the best. Kane glanced down and saw a black, shiny substance oozing from her left leg. She tried to brush it away, but her remaining arms would no longer respond. The substance slowly crept from her around her foot and then began moving up towards the rest of her body. Is this death? Is this what it's like? Or is my mind just losing itself? She could feel the slime oozing upward, feel the hot shearing pain and left its wake. Whatever else might be happening, she was still alive. Whatever else might be happening, she was still alive, and this was real. Come on, said the voice, let's go. Kane tried to ignore the voice and concentrate on the pain, but the newcomer would have none of it. Don't ignore me, sunshine. You're ready to give up, ready to die, so why not let me have it? Have what? Your body. Come on, give it to me. Give it to me. I want to stand on the ground, feel the rain, taste the wind. The voice paused as if licking its lips. When it resumed, it filled with mad, unabated joy. And I want to take your hand and use them to choke the goddamn life out of people. I want to tear out their throats and bathe in blood, just like before. What the fuck? In response, Kane shifted her head and vomited. And the warmth of it crept down in her front. And the warmth of it crept down in front and mangled the pain of her encroaching black ooze. Are you a shade? Yeah, maybe. What of it? The slime reached her face, crept up past her nose, and slowly oozed into the sockets of her missing eye. Wait, so let me get this straight. She's missing an arm, which I assume is her left arm. She's missing an eye. Her ankles are broken. Her head is... Her head is like sideways. How the fuck is she alive? Sorry, that was really the last bit of reading. It's fine. That's fine. The moment it touched her brain, Kane was struck by the most powerful sensation she'd ever felt in her life. It was ecstasy. It was called twitched. She wanted to scream with delight, but all she could do was manage a small whisper moan. Feels good, don't it? Asked the voice with a chuckle. Yeah, what can I say? I know how to please the ladies. Now give me that body. Come on, give me the body and I'll give you more of this feeling. It's a fair trade. Quit sliming the girls? Look, dude, I can't look. I can't. This is the only way I can get girls, Lumi. Leave me alone. Stop shaming me. Okay? If I like to slime girls, let me slime girls. She's built Ford tough. Found on the road dead tough. Game's too dark. All I see is text. I'm sorry. Let me turn the brightness up real quick. A black lump began to protrude from Kane's side as she watched it grew larger, longer, and thicker. Gotchi base. Eventually taking the form of her missing arm. I can see better, she thought. My eyes must be growing back too. The slime reached up to envelope the rest of her face, but she managed to brush it away. Stop, she whispered, marveling at how she had regained her voice. Stop. The black ooze hesitated as if concerning this request, then quickly simmered down her body before disappearing in the cloud of smoke. What the hell, Sunshine? Screamed the voice. We had a deal. I thought you wanted to die. Grandma said I can't die yet. A brief image of her grandma, bloodied and broken, flashed before her eyes. She saw the shade that had killed her and heard its mocking laughter, and then closed her eyes, forcing the image from her mind. Her body was quaking with rage. Quacking? Rage? When she opened her eye again, they burned bright red. Like Nario's butthole badge. That thing took my grandma. I have to kill it before I die. Kane glanced down and saw a mysterious pattern. The pattern of the shade burned itself into her left arm. The pattern of shades. Well, I'll be damned. The voice cheerfully. Look at that, Sunshine. I think you and me are gonna be good friends now. Kane stared intensely at her arm and then looked. The more emotional she felt, the more the letters seemed ready to puncture her skin and began infecting the rest of her body. The arms clearly had a will of its own. Stop. Gotta stop. Holding her left arm in her right, Kane took a deep breath and then tried to calm herself. Come on, don't fight it. Please, the voice. Hates my favorite dish, and I'm hungry. Let it go. Feel the anger. Burn with the fire of revenge. Thirst for blood, and then let's go out there and... Shut up. Shut up and get the hell out of my body. Your body? Oh, that's rich, Sunshine. Real rich. Look, why don't you just up and die so I can have this body all to myself? What do you say? I bet those bodies of yours in the aerials would love to see you dead. I bet those buddies of yours in the aerial would love to see you dead. Kane grabbed a nearby shard of glass and tried to saw off the shade-infested portion of her side. Yeah, hey, what's up, Self? Before she could, her blackened left arm grabbed her right wrist, crushing it. Kane screamed and dropped the shard as the sound of bones crunching on bone filled the air. The bone crunching on bone. Stupid idiot girl, you're possessed now, Sunshine, and there ain't no going back. The voice laughed again, a loud, long wait that seemed to go on without end. Possessed? Whispered Kane. Yeah, possessed. You and me, we got what we call a timeshare agreement. Remember how folks used to think you were a freak? Well, wait till they get a load of you now. Kane looked up, tears in her eyes. The sky seemed smaller, somehow darker. Is this because of that shade? Is this how they see the world? Oh, listen, purred the voice. I know this whole possession thing seems a bit sudden, but it ain't all that bad. There's plenty of it in for you, too. I'm a very powerful creature, Sunshine, and now that power belongs to you, too. You got enemies? People you want to kill? I can make it happen. That little fat kid who kept picking on you, that big old shade that squashed your granny, we'll wrap them up in their own assholes. No more abuse for you, Sunshine. No more pain. Wait, said Akane, you're a shade. Why would you help me kill another shade? What do you think? I'm some kind of racist? Some killing snob? I don't give a good goddamn who you murder, honey pants. I just want to drink from the well. He called her honey pants. What kind of name is that? Kane considered this as she struggled to her feet, and the power of the shade coursed through her. The smoke from her house was, drift away with the wind, as she enjoyed the way the cool evening breeze felt on her new left hand. After a long pause, the voice spoke up again. So, how about it, you and me? We could have some good times together. Look, I even take care of your bloody part. I'll even take care of your bloody part. I'll even take care of the bloody part if you don't want. Fuck off, asshole. I'll handle the killing. Narrating shit does make it longer. Dude, if I read this in my head, I would have been done like twice as fast. Blah ha 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 ha. Screamed the voice. Look at you go. Oh, Sunshine. We're gonna have so much fun. So listen, my name's Tyron. And if you ever really need me, I'll just be hanging out in this piece of meat you call a heart. Now get to it. The more you kill, the more your heart turns rotten and sour, and I like rotten and sour. Kane found herself nodding at the voice. Yeah, she said. Yeah, I think I can work. Only twice? I mean, what? I'm gonna find that shade and I'm gonna strangle it with its own guts. And when I'm done, I'm gonna do the same to you, Tyran. Count on it. Ah, laughed Tyran. I've shit biggers than you, so good luck with that. Oh, yeah, and yeah, one more thing. Right now, you and me are sharing this body. But if you ever run out of hate, you ever, go soft, then I'm gonna take over everything. So keep on killing, Sunshine, and watch your back. The voice grew fainter and gradually faded away, fading to somewhere deep inside Kane herself. Kane waited until she was sure the voice was gone and then waved her new left arm around a few times. It feels perfectly normal, she thought. Feels like mine. Desperately, she began to poke and prodding at her new limbs, determined to find something wrong with it. She didn't want it to feel normal. That would mean the creature inside her had already won. I'm not a shade. I'm Kane. Repeating this mantra in her mind, she began slowly dragging through the rubble of her house, being careful to ignore a certain red stained spot in the corner. Finally, after what seemed like an eternity of heartbreaking work, she found what she was looking for. The Lunateers. Though it's been through hell and back again, the Galarl's petals were as bright as ever. Kane started to place it in her hair, and then slowly lowered the raft and stared at it. Sorry, Grandma, I'm so sorry. But I don't deserve to wear this anymore. I'm possessed, corrupt, a freak. And this time, I don't think there's any going back. Holding the flowers to her heart, Kane fell to the ground and sobbed. At night, gradually lightened to dawn. As night gradually lightened to dawn and the people of the area arose to their daily lives, she remained in that position as if tears could somehow wash away the horror that now infects her world. Is it over?
Alive. Stay alive. Stay alive.
Grandma?
Kaine, you gotta live. You gotta come back to us.
Who are...
Can I skip these cutscenes?
Emil, you were the one calling me, huh?
You still recognize me?
Yeah, sure. I knew you right away.
Thank you. Kaine.
Good to see you, Kaine.
You look like shit. How long has it been?
5 years.
Oh.
Hey, what's up,
It's a long
Shotgun?
time.
What's going on?
Any...
We're still...
This just
It's not...
Popola. We did it. We freed Kaine.
That's great.
This it's
It's a... We can...
no you and
People as... Right.
I'm used...
We'll see you later.
We're so...
Wait, you have another 12-hour workday, or you just came from one?
What is the matter?
Kaine always sleeps outside. How could what the we should
I didn't get much sleep that night. It is safe to skip? Okay, cool. No, I wasn't in the fourth. No. We're in the second playthrough. We finished the first playthrough. We're in the second one right now. Jesus Christ. God, finally. Yeah, we already read all this. I shouldn't skip cutscenes from here on out? Why not? Aren't they just going to be the same? I'm really... Chat. I'm really close to just saying bump it and going to play Quad Kami 1.
Thank you.
Hey, thanks for gifting 3 subs.
Thank you.
Shotgun, thanks very much. I was a little confused by that at first.
Thank you.
Thanks for gifting 3 subs. Oh, you wanted it to get to 100 again, didn't you? Does that mean the number at the bottom left will change to 100? Yes, it does. Yes. Yeah, it's how many subs. Thanks for gifting a sub to Elderman for 8 months. Elderman, welcome back. 8 months. Zaya's photography and evil. Make sure to say thank you to Shotgun. Thanks. Welcome to our taco party here. Here, have a taco. Sorry, I'm exhausted from all that reading, but thank you for gifting a sub to all 3 of them. Thanks for supporting my channel with a gift sub. Oh my god, did you upgrade your sub to tier 3? What the fuck, dude? Hashtag sellout. Yeah, nobody has. You're now the only tier 3 sub, which means you're now worth 6 times more than everybody else in chat. Damn. Yeah, you've been given 8 gift subs total. But welcome, guys. I hope you guys enjoy the emotes and the sub badge. Welcome, Evil and Sonia. Hope you guys enjoy the emotes. Thank you for gifting him a sub. Our 2 year is coming up. Our 2 year is this month. It's supposed to be this month. Because you subbed 2 years ago next month. 2 years ago in June. You, Nario, Oder Craig, Close Enough are the 4 23-month subs. You guys literally subbed. Nario subbed the day I got it. You subbed the day after. I think you and Close subbed on the same day. And I think Oder Craig was a couple days behind. Thanks. I appreciate it. It's a long time to stay sub. 2 years. It's insane. Thanks very much, though. I really appreciate the support. I am only a small speck on the channel spectrum, but I really appreciate it. So, for one of the endings, I need all the weapons in the game, correct? Okay, so I have a question too. Are one of the endings like you go there and you pick a choice and you get a difference between 2 endings? So we already have access to 2 more endings. Is that what you're saying? Is that correct? You need all weapons for C and D. Is there a reason behind that? Or is it just like something you just have to do that's meaningless to get the ending?
I fear the next card fate holds for us.
I have B, C, and D left. Gotcha. I might just see it through to the finish. Are getting all the weapons annoying? I don't even know where I would have to get them. I hope none of them are locked behind side quests. Gatekeeping? Yeah, no reasoning for the gatekeeping. Oh. Oh, really? It's just, oh, you mean it's just to do it? That's dumb.
Hey.
I wish there was, like, I don't have these. All the ones you miss in part 1 are in shops now. Some of them are locked behind side quests. But they would have to be side quests that I can do in chapter 2, correct? I showed 2 of my buddies the channel. They followed yesterday or the day before. They appreciate that you actually take the time to respond to everyone, by the way. I try. I try it. It's been a subject around the channel lately, but I try my best to make everybody feel welcome, but I can only do so much. And we've been talking about it lately, how I've been getting, for a couple months now, whispers for some people that say they feel unappreciative here. And I'm just like, I say hi to you every single time I talk to you like a normal person and ask you questions. I don't know what more you want from me. I feel C and D are not worth it. The added cutscene in the walkthrough of the added cutscenes in the walkthrough of B are worth it though. Do they add any other things in the walkthrough for C and D? Or is it just the only thing that's different is the ending? It's just the ending part is different? Oh yeah, then fuck that. I'm just gonna watch it. I'm just gonna watch C and D then. Wait, but I looked online and they said there's a E.
Oh, it's you, eh? Well, I'm counting
Okay.
on you.
We'll do ending B, and then we'll watch C and D, because that seems really annoying. Yeah, like if I go to YouTube right now, it says, yeah. Ending C, D, and E. Super finale. Ending E. I don't know. That one ties to Toaster Strudel? No, he followed 2 days ago. Yeah, no, he did. I think he followed when I was offline. Oh, it's a short story? Oh, okay. Pretty sure there's only A, B through. Okay. I'm gonna skip past all this dialogue then.
Hey.
Yeah, we should be able to breeze through this stuff because the spear is OP. He said he followed when you were online. Oh, okay, okay. Well, thanks for doing that. Thanks for doing that. I appreciate your efforts to get more people to try to find and enjoy my stream. I really appreciate it because I can only attract so many people from streaming itself and linking my channel and stuff. So no, I really appreciate it. Thanks very much. I try to be my entertaining self, but I know I don't appeal to everyone. Oh man. I'm just realizing all the shit we gotta do. Okay, thanks. You never had this before? Yeah, Akalol is a new one. They love to use it. It's basically sarcasm. It has 23 endings? I mean, 26? What the fudge? There's gonna be another emote too this month. So a total of 5. There's a funny bit in it. Okay. Best emote. You guys are saying that about Aqua Wave. Wait, it changed now? Is this a long game? No. No, it's not. No, it's not long. I wouldn't say it's long like other games I've played. No, it's just, it seems tedious. Well, not tedious isn't the word. Its pacing is something that I don't desire. I'll say that.
Sup?
Like the long sections of reading. I don't enjoy it. Like I enjoy reading in games when it's to the point and it's factual, but the long, like, drawn out book style reading segments where it's not straight to the point, I get really bored reading them. I don't mind reading dialogue between narrating dialogue between characters and stuff. But those sections like that, I get really bored. Because it's like if I wanted to read a book, I would read a book. Coming from someone that streamed Danganronpa games for an entire month and narrated all of them. Do you think, what do you think's going on story-wise? Because when I first played this, I had no fucking idea. Okay. So, from what I understand, that was different. From what I understand, shades are people. Shades are humans. And their bodies are separated from... Their soul is separated from their body. That's about all I know. So technically, I've been killing souls this entire game. This is the first Nier. Yeah, the number at the bottom left is the sub count. It's how many people are subscribed. Normally, it's like 60 to 70. 60 to 70-ish, but a lot of people have been gifting subs. Like, towards the end of last month, Cheese gifted 20 gift subs. Like a madman. I didn't even know what to say. I didn't know what to say. That's $100 in subs that he spent. Like, how is... What? I see it happen in other people's channels all the time, but I'm like, here? I wish you didn't had to do monthly subbing by payment, but I know it'd be impossible. Well, that's why they have bits and stuff, you know, or other alternatives. But I get what you mean. Yeah, but this is the first Nier, the 2010 Nier. It's about Persona 5 long? No, it's not that long. Yeah, I can't wait to replay that game, though. It's gonna be nice. IGN says there's 4 endings for this game. Wicca says there's 5. What? Yeah, so that's... You remember when 90% of chat was Aka lol? Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. That was great. If I buy you Legend of the Dragoon, you think you'll play it by the end of the year? I already own it. Yeah, my PlayStation's off an hour. Holy shit. I'm just gonna skip past all these dudes. Did you see Walmart is selling PlayStation 1s? No, I didn't see that. No. Alright, we gotta go this way, right? This again. Yeah, there's really no point. No, there's not. There's no point. There's just... This is so dumb. I don't know why they have to make you do this. It's so tedious. Oh, yeah, I did this the last time, too. It doesn't... Oh, no, it works. It's just we gotta push it forward. And then do this.
Which is all too easy.
I'm almost disappointed.
Wait, is that the PlayStation 1 Classic, though? Because that thing sucks. Yeah, the classic thing is terrible. It's not worth $85. It's not even worth owning, even as a collector. That thing's not valuable whatsoever. It's junk, literally junk. Half of the games don't even run at the correct frame rate. And they're like, I know we're talking about PlayStation 1 games, but it causes them to have so many issues. Like they put a bunch of the European versions of the game on it, which is bad because European TVs, from what I understand, usually run at 50 FPS or something like that. I don't know. I forget what it was. And it's shit. It's really just garbage. Half of the games have input lag. Over half of the games have input lag.
Who are these guys?
Not just from frame rate, but from controls.
Their bodies aren't
Some of them
fully
crash, which is ridiculous.
A cursed area where incomplete shades gather.
Yeah, that thing is a waste of money. I haven't traded a video game in the GameSpot in years. Once I sold my video, when my 360 died, I started selling my games on eBay. And ever since then, I just sell video games on eBay, and I get a lot more for them than trading them in. But now I just don't even sell my games, period. Unless I, like, re-buy it on PC, I guess, or something. But, yeah, there's no point. Half the time, I'm like, man, I really wish I didn't sell that game. I want to play it again. So I just hold on to all of my games now. There's no point. Get rid of them. I'm only killing this because I have to. But I remember when I had the PS3 copy of Grand Theft Auto 5, and I think GameStop was gonna give me like $3 for it. This was when I was in college, and I platinumed the game, and I really didn't care about holding on to it anymore, because I didn't really enjoy the game that much. But yeah, they were gonna give me $3, and then I went on eBay and I think I sold it for $32, and I was like, what the fuck? It's like, why? Why would you ever sell a game there? But I get it. It's easy and convenient. Have you ever played through the Tenchu series? Not on stream, but I played them growing up, yeah. Hey, what's up, Dose? I don't have Wrath of Heaven. I couldn't buy it now even if I wanted to. But I did play that game. I played it on the Xbox. I used to play it online. I played Tenchu Z in that game. Pizza was good, by the way.
Kaine, Emil, I want you to... Look, I'm sorry, all right?
Sorry for what?
I'm going to talk to the villagers. I want them to let you in.
Oh, it's no big deal. Right, Kaine?
I'm used to it.
Well, you shouldn't be. It's crap, and it needs to change.
I wish everyone felt the same way. It's all right, really. I like camping out with Kaine. It's kind of fun, in a weird way. Sometimes we sit around the fire and tell stories, roast...
Emil, that's enough.
No!
Fucking image to maintain.
We seem to be surrounded by a mob of helpless puppies.
Just pick them aside.
Dead? Alright, let's go. No, it's not available on the PlayStation 4 now. You know 30 gift subs is $150, right? You said you couldn't sub, yet you're gonna say you're gonna give $150 of subs.
What's going on? There's dozens of them!
God damn it.
These are creatures of the darkness. Lure them to the light.
Aim for that stone statue.
Fuck out of here. This was all the same.
You felled the beast.
No, I don't have a PlayStation 2.
Oh, this is one stubborn son of a bitch.
Damn it! Damn it!
Hey there, Sunshine. You ain't feeling bad for this freak up.
Okay, so that still happened.
Kaine!
Oh, you're kidding me.
Hey, kitty.
Kaine, are you all right? We've got to get help.
I fear there is little we can do.
No! Kaine! Get back.
What is that?
It's all over for you, Sunshine.
Kaine! Kaine! Look at Kaine's shade!
We've no other choice. We must strike it down.
Kaine! Please come back!
Yo, camera, stop fighting me.
Stay your blade. Magic is required against this foe.
Bruh, she's dead.
Oh dear.
Oh, yeah. That was easy.
Kaine,
Kaine.
I can't.
we're always, if you transform, I don't care how, I like sleeping, I'm able to, you're my...
All right. I'm all right.
Okay. No new dialogue there. Choo. I didn't cheat. Played it fair and square. Tell her she's the finest trap you've ever seen. You can do that yourself. You can tell her yourself. Oh no. Bye. Is this another playthrough? Yeah, we beat the final boss, but there's apparently there's 5 endings to this game. I'm gonna get the second one and I'm just gonna watch the last 2. Because chat made it seem like the last 2 endings, getting them are annoying and not worth it. So I'll get this one. And then we'll either move on to Resident Evil 3 or Kwakami 1, whichever one I fancy. Let's go to the Forest of Myth. Might as well get it out of the way. I hate this area. Fuck you. I don't want to talk to you. Is ATP really 45? No, he's in his 30s. I realized today that almost all the broadcasters that I watch are in their late 20s or 30s. Almost all of them. Damn, that actually did pretty good damage. Holy shit. Oh, no. Wait. Do we have to do the request for the robots and then go back? Oh, dude, that part's gonna take like 30 minutes. I gotta go to bed. See you. Have fun. All right, Evil. Hey, take care. I'm a fast learner.
This is the village from the dream.
Yeah.
Truly a nightmare I hope never to experience again.
I hear you.
Chat. How many other things are different in this game? Hey, Dark. Yeah, like how many things are different in the second playthrough? Oh, fuck, I fucked up.
Hey, listen!
Hey, thanks for the host, Dark. Green. It said green. $63. But it said green. I picked green. I don't understand. All right, chat. I'm flushing.